Let's talk about your marketing funnel. Every business has one, from awareness to consideration to decision. Good marketing is all about, at the very basic level, moving people through that funnel as efficiently as possible. That's how you get sales, that's how you get paying clients, that's how you get returning customers. It all happens because of the marketing funnel. And if you haven't guessed by now, one of the reasons video content is so popular is because it's really, really good at reducing friction and increasing conversions. In other words, moving people through the funnel. Because of its ability to hold attention and clearly communicate, video, when used correctly, can make the biggest difference in your marketing funnel, taking it from being something that might be inconsistent or broken to a well-oiled machine. Not every video is the same though. If you're just randomly creating video content and throwing it out there, chances are you're not actually doing that much to convert leads. You need to understand where each type of video asset falls in the marketing funnel for maximum effectiveness. And that's what we're talking about today. Which types of video assets to use when in your marketing funnel for the best results. Let's start at the top of the funnel, awareness. At this stage, someone doesn't know who you are. They don't know what you offer. Honestly, at this point, they probably barely know the problem they have that you're trying to solve. Your job at the top of the funnel here is simply to show up and get on their radar. Attention is everything. The best types of top of funnel video assets are going to be your organic short form content, think TikToks, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and paid digital ads. And it's very important to understand at this point, you're really not trying to sell anything. All you're trying to do is plant a seed. Really great awareness stage video content focuses on entertainment, education, and inspiration. Provides something valuable that makes a viewer remember you or even maybe want to follow you. Remember, people don't buy from brands they don't know. Awareness stage video content starts the relationship. All right, let's move into the middle of the funnel, consideration. The leads you find here are people who have seen you before. Maybe they've come across a video or two, or they follow you on social media, or they're interested in exploring your website. At this point, they're doing research, they're starting to compare, they're interested in the product or service you provide, but they need to know more. They're curious, but they're cautious. They're thinking, is this the right fit for me? This is where trust is your biggest asset. Good video content in the consideration part of the funnel is all about building that trust. You should think about a brand story video that clearly communicates your values, maybe a legacy video that shows your history of trustworthiness. Explainer videos, FAQs, and educational content that show how your product or service works. Behind the scenes content that shows your process or your team, and long form content like YouTube videos or podcasts. At this stage, you're creating clarity and connection. People need to feel like you understand them, and you've helped people in similar situations to them before. One of the biggest tips here is to focus on outcomes, not features. Instead of showing what you do, focus on how someone's life will be better after working with you or using your product or service. If the awareness stage is all about grabbing attention, the consideration stage is all about earning trust. Then, finally, we get to the decision stage. This is where all that trust and interest either turns into action or it doesn't. By now, someone has been through the whole journey. They know who you are, they've done their research, they believe in what you're offering, they're just hesitating. So what helps them say yes? Proof. This is where video becomes your closer. Create customer testimonials that focus on specific results, product demos that show real-life applications, maybe even comparison videos that show how you stack up against competitors. This is where things like guarantees, social proof, and transparency can seal the deal. Video allows you to be authentic. It's a lot easier to trust someone when you can see their face and hear their voice and watch real clients talk about their experience working with you. The right video at this stage turns a maybe into a yes. Here's the thing though, the funnel doesn't just end at the sale. Your job isn't over here, it's just different. This is when you nurture brand loyalty, you encourage repeat purchases, or you turn customers into happy advocates for your brand. And guess what? Video assets help here too. Onboarding videos can help clients get the most out of the product that they just purchased. Thank you videos add a personal touch that builds brand loyalty. There's a whole bunch of different video assets you can deploy after someone has moved through the marketing funnel. So to zoom this all out, video is not just content. It's not just something that's nice to have. Video is a strategic tool that fits at every step of the customer journey through your marketing funnel. At the top of the funnel, it grabs attention and helps you stand out. At the middle of the funnel, it builds trust and connection. At the bottom, it turns hesitant maybes into yeses and drives conversions. And after the sale, it keeps people engaged and spreading the word. So the next time you're planning your marketing strategy, you probably shouldn't just be thinking, should we use video? Or even, we need to create video content. You should be thinking, what types of video content can we strategically deploy through our marketing funnel to increase our conversions? What's missing? What do we need to create to decrease friction? And if you want help figuring that out or building the right assets for your marketing funnel, please reach out to me. Here at Soll Media, we're a video production and content marketing agency that can handle everything from ideation to production to helping you with distribution. Don't be afraid to reach out. Thanks for watching.